Hey guys, Mr. Gurney again. This video is going to show you how to create your advanced food web. This is step 2 of the My Food Webs assignment. If you have not already completed the Why Do We Eat Introduction Food Log lesson, you need to go do that. Also, if you have not created your basic food web from step 1, you need to go back and do that. So creating an advanced food web. What's the difference between regular food web, the basic one, and this advanced one? Well, let's read what it says. In the first half of this lesson, you created a food web with you at the top and all the foods and liquids you consumed in one day below you. Now you will copy that food web. So we're going to take a copy of our other food web, and we're going to take each item back to its raw materials, its original basic materials. Right? You're going to make a food web of what humans or you consume and explore the energy transferred through that web. We're going to get to that part. So there's a few ways you can do this. I'm going to show you using the drawing tool the same way, but essentially we're going to break each food item down to its basic materials. So let's go up here. This is my food web. Now this is not very detailed. You would obviously have more items here. You'd have what you had for lunch, dinner, more than just a banana burrito and water. I just wanted to keep it simple though. You should have everything you ate here. And I'm going to copy that by hitting Control-C on a Windows computer, or you can right-click and go to Copy. Go down to the advanced one, and I'm going to paste it. Now you're probably thinking, well, why do we want to copy the other one if we want an advanced one? Once you copy the drawing, if I double-click on it, it will open up my copied drawing, and that way I can edit my copied version. It won't edit my original version, it'll edit this copied version. So I have a burrito on here, and a banana, and some water, and let's take this burrito and start there. So if you think about a burrito, everything that's in that burrito, well, there's tortilla, there's this burrito, had some eggs in it, some bacon, and some cheese. And think about each of those items. So let's start with the tortilla. And we're going to break this burrito part down to its original items. So if I go up here, I'm going to search for images the same way I did before. Search for tortilla. And here's some tortillas. You could insert that and break the items down to their smaller components. And so there's a tortilla. But what's the tortilla made out of? We want the basic raw ingredients. So tortilla, these are flour tortillas. So then you would look up some flour. If you had corn tortillas, you could do corn. So image, let's do flour. I like that picture. Flour. And if I start breaking it down more, that flour comes from wheat grain. So then I could go up to image search and I will go to wheat. There you go. And as you can see, I started breaking this down further and further and further. So this is just for the tortilla part. And I'm going to take my arrow, copy it, goes from there to there, another arrow from there to there, and then another arrow from there to there. Went from the tortilla to the flour to the wheat that made the flour. Ultimately, you could probably break this wheat down, right? It's a plant. We know plants get energy from a few different places where, plants need water, maybe they need sunlight. You could add that into your food web. Now I would want to break down the rest of the ingredients. There was an egg in here. So then let me go to my image and I will search for egg. And I'm going to use this egg, that's fine. So I have my egg there, and then the egg came from the chicken, and so you could search for, and that would be a hen. Just do this one. And you could break this down further and further, just to the basic ingredients. And you'd want arrows. You could think about what the chicken eats, maybe some seeds or some grain. Maybe you type chicken food. You know, there's chickens there. Maybe you type grain. There you go. So depending on what chickens eat, you could look that up. That's something a chicken eats. You want to essentially keep going back as far as you can. Okay, and that grain is a plant. It may be similar to wheat. It may be a wheat grain. It may be something else. We can say it's a wheat grain for this. And let's take a moment and talk about that wheat. We know what wheat needs: water. And so I already have water on my diagram, so I can have an arrow going back to water. But we also need plants need sunlight. We just type in sun. There you go. I like this one. It's really your decision. And that's going to go towards the sun. And so, as you can tell, we're starting to break things down into their original ingredients to figure out where our energy we're consuming comes from. Now, there's also cheese in here. Cheese comes from cows. You can do the same process with a cow. There's bacon in here. Bacon comes from pigs. You could do the same process I did with the chicken, with a pig. Bananas. You could look up how bananas grow and figure out that. But you want to break every single item down to as simple as you can. Go back to the plant, go back to the sun, go to water, make it as simple as you can. Now, obviously, mine's not complete, but I just wanted to show you the idea of how to create this. When you're done, click Save and Close. And all of a sudden, it is in your Google Doc. So you have your basic one, and then you have your advanced one. And if you want, you can look at the sample. We crossed out our original items. You're more than welcome to do that. And then just go from you to all the raw ingredients. But I like how this one looks, and it shows where all of our ingredients come from, which is the main point. When you're done with the basic food web in step 1, the advanced food web in step 2, make sure you answer your conclusion questions and submit that Google Doc. Hope everyone is having a great day, and thank you for watching.